Transitions are really hard. You're leaving professional sports and suddenly you're a civilian again. You're leaving the military, you're suddenly a civilian again. I imagine there's not much of a transition / support system for someone who leaves office.
No,
right?
there isn't. No.
Especially under the circumstances that you end up having to do it.
It's funny. So when I got back from Iraq and I announced I was running for Congress, the one thing I said it a few times publicly, which is like, if I'm going to vote on issues of war and peace, like if I'm going to vote to send men and women to combat and inevitably die, I have to be willing to give my career for the country, because that is such a tiny sacrifice versus somebody that's given their life. When I got out in January, out of the combat of the January 6th stuff and the hearings, there is no, and there shouldn't be, like, support groups for former members of Congress. Congress, just like military, whatever, is your identity. For 13 years, if I would go into a room, unless the president of the United States was there, I was one of the most important people in the room. That's something that takes some getting used to, not having that, but I love it now.